tender ones. Huh? Well, as you can see, I got 1, 2, 3, 4 rows of peppers. That first row is about half hot peppers, and they're all stood up good. Hopefully we'll get 2 or 3 days with no real strong winds, give the roots time enough to get anchored. But yeah, we're gonna probably put, I don't know what we're gonna put in that next row. We gotta talk it over. But anyway, yeah, when Carol was planting with me at the beginning, we can do a row probably in 10 minutes, where it takes me by myself about a half hour to do one direction. I mean, it triples the speed. She's a planting machine anyway. But yeah, so peppers are in. Kind of glad about that, because they were getting way too tall, getting hard to water, hard to keep watered too on a hot day. So they'll be in good shape out here. So my shovel's broke. I broke my shovel yesterday. Not the handle, but the actual digging part of it. And I'm not going to weld it. It's curling right over, you know, just digging these big rocks. I'm going to go get me a new one. And get a couple signs for Carol. Anyway, yeah. So we'll see what else happens today. Well, as usual, this video's been 2 or 3 days going. Just a little bit here and there. We've been so busy. But back here behind these greenhouses, if you remember right, this was just filled up with crap. There was a whole pile of 15-year-old logs set there all rotten, and pallets thrown everywhere. I still got a piece of 6x6 there I got to pick up. But I have been cleaning here for 2 days in this one spot, and not a steady diet of it. I mean, you know, got to water and plant and different things. So this is my last little bit. I got to clean up these pallets tomorrow or next day, and I got to move that pile of wood. It's just pine, and yeah, clean up these few pieces of firewood. I had those set on my trusses to hold a piece of plastic on it. That's why all those are there. And I just never got around to picking them up. But we're doing it because we've got 10 cord of wood coming. And they're supposed to be here next Friday. Or this coming Friday. So that put the pressure on to get this done. I always work good under pressure, you know. When it's time to get right down and do it, I do it. But anyway, yeah, so we're putting the lumber right here behind this rack. I want to show you what happened last night, though. Last night, we had a friend here visiting, and he was on his motorcycle. Rumbling was happening, so we had him bring it into the building up there, and we got about 3 or 4 minutes of 3/4 inch hail. And You know, stuff with big leaves like this, I mean, it pretty much shredded them up. But it'll be all right. It'll send out new stuff. And, you know, that's the way it is. The small leaves didn't seem to rip. They just kind of moved out of the way. But we did have some losses out here in the field. Not a lot. You know, 3/4 inch hail, it's hard on anything. Not quite big enough to dent vehicles, but it's getting close. Usually takes about golf ball size before you start getting damage that way. But we'll walk out here. I'll show you this mess out here. It's not bad. The tomatoes took it a little hard, and a few of the pepper plants. Zucchini seems to look all right looking down the row. I'm sure there's a few of them that got hit wrong and frigged up, but you know, overall it's not bad. You know, you can see that one there took one right through the leaf. You know, I don't know what else to say. I mean, you know, they're tough. Most of these are going to come back. The tomatoes, it knocked over a lot of them in the wind. You know, they just didn't have enough days to get the roots really anchored. And, you know, the peppers didn't like it. They don't like cold anyway. And when they get, you know, ice going around the hole and building up down there, you know, see this one here, it didn't take it very well. Most of them, though, are going to survive it. I would say about 99% are going to survive it. So we got real lucky. Up the road about a mile north, a second one came through. The second one had bigger than 3/4 inch hail. The second one actually had about 1.5 inches of golf ball size hail. We had people coming to the farm stand today to replace their tomatoes and stuff because they were just stalks broke off at the top of the ground about that tall, just devastated their gardens. We were able to accommodate them with everything except sweet peppers. Sweet peppers were out of. So, you know, it doesn't really matter, I guess. You know, no matter how bad they wanted it, we couldn't help them. But we helped them with everything else we could, you know. We hate to make sales that way, but, you know, it is what it is. So, anyway, yeah, so I guess that's going to be it. I've been mowing this afternoon. We buzzed off all the grass here. And tomorrow morning, we're going to start right in. We're going to plant lettuce, me and Carol, before we open up. As you saw in this video there, when we're going together, we can plant fast. We'll plant all of these lettuce. We're only going to do a 50-60 foot row. And I don't know which ones we're going to plant, but, you know, she'll throw in 3 trays of these in, I don't know, 15-20 minutes. It goes fast. So anyway, she wants to put them in tomorrow before we sell out, because that's all we got, and we've got maybe 10% of what we started with. So anyway, I'm going to call her a day. I'm going to head on in, and I gotta do the editing on this video. And there's old Mox. She's trouble. Diesel's up there waiting to go in. She's stubborn as all get out, so she don't care. But anyway, well, you folks all take care. If you liked it, hit the like button, and don't hesitate to hit the subscribe button also, you know. It's all good no matter what you do, though. Keep safe, and we'll see you on the next one.